But you obviously come into this knowing you're missing a whole lot of firepower. You seem like you got a pretty good fight from the defense on the defensive end until the last couple minutes of the third. Just what did you like up until that point, and what did you see go south at the end there?
Yeah, the first three quarters, I mean, that's who we got to be. Sticky defense, tied together, making tough plays on the floor, rebounding the ball well, stuff like that. The free throw line hurt us, obviously, but we were fighting. And then the fourth quarter, it just got away from us, and we've got to avoid that kind of thing. I mean, we worked too hard for three quarters to give up 39 in the fourth.
How have you seen Jeremiah and Cody just add to that defensive toughness? And it seems like they're already taking on big assignments when they come into the game. Just what do you like about what you've seen?
Well, they're both pros. They're both mature. They bring a physicality. They bring a knowledge of the game. And both of them are guys that like to take on tough challenges.
How difficult was the offensive challenge, considering just what all you were missing, all the firepower that you didn't have to figure that out? Well,
we had an even game. I don't know what the last, it might have been 65 all.
Yeah.
And then they had a spurt, and I don't remember the exact sequence, but that's when things got very tough. But look, we did a lot of really good things up to that point. And so we've got to build on positives right now. We got to find positives. We've got to show positives, and we've got to stay in the fight. It's a very difficult stretch of games, a lot of travel, all that kind of stuff. Every excuse in the world, but this is a time that we can really become closer together if we fight together.
What's impressed you about Andrew in game two, and also what have you thought about the way Monte's played? He obviously got eight points early. What did you like about him?
Monte Morris is a good player. He's a veteran. He has moxie. He has basketball IQ, experience, all that kind of stuff. I thought he and Drew played well together tonight. Would have liked to have played them together more, but I mean the minutes distribution made it tough. But yeah, I mean, and look, I've been pleasantly surprised. Drew's conditioning looks very good. I expected it to be good considering, but in altitude last night did very well. Played I think 33 minutes, and then just decided to get him out when he was at around 30 tonight because the game had kind of gone the other way, and you don't want to do too much. Put him in a position where he's doing too much too soon. So he's getting some rhythm. He's doing what he does, which is playing tough and smart, and he's important to us, obviously.
What do you feel like you guys did particularly well on Jimmy Butler in the first quarter or so, and just how tough is it to hold a guy like that down, just over the course of the game?
Yeah, they're pretty deep, even without Curry playing. I mean, they've got some very good players that they're going 10, 12, 13 deep, and not afraid to play those guys. Butler plays a patient game. He can go get baskets anytime he wants to, or go get shots. He plays a very smart game within their system. He's blended in very well, and we did some good things, staying square on him and making him pass it a few times. But he's a great passer, and just because he's not scoring doesn't mean he's not hurting you.